We have a ruling from Judge Tanya Chutkan in the D.C. election interference case involving Donald Trump on January 6th and all of that. Now, what is this ruling? Well, back on October 1st, there's 21 media groups that filed basically trying to force her to release the unredacted 165-page Jack Smith filing, as well as the appendix, saying they needed full transparency to be able to report on this case properly and everything else. And Judge Tanya Chutkan said, no, that's not happening. She said, your case is basically moot here. We've already released the redacted part that we've agreed to or that I've ruled on, and the appendix with all of the evidence is going to be released in some form. She still has to rule on what part of redactions are going to be allowed. Jack Smith wants less redactions. Donald Trump team wants almost everything redacted. So we'll see what happens coming out of this case. Now, that doesn't mean the media is not going to get access to this information once it does become public. All her ruling says is, you're not part of this case. Your claim doesn't matter because this is going to be released as soon as we are done here. As soon as we get done handling the redactions part of it, it's not like it's staying under seal. So there's nothing for her to rule on because it will be released to the public. Now, this is a minor win for Donald Trump in that the media didn't get their way in having everything released all unredacted. But ultimately, this will be made public, and it will not be good for Donald Trump. There's nothing in here that could possibly benefit Donald Trump. I've said before about this case, if Donald Trump were innocent, he wouldn't have pushed out to delay this as long as he has. His only goal is to delay it out till a point when he's elected, which he won't be, and then have the case dismissed then. If he was innocent, he would want all this to be out in the public and in the light of day and to prove his innocence, but he doesn't. He's trying to hide everything, delay everything, and that's where that stands, because he knows that this doesn't help him. There's nothing there that proves his innocence. Now, we'll see how Donald Trump reacts to this ruling. He'll probably say something actually nice about the judge, but still demand that the case be tossed out. But either way, it's not being released right now. It is a small win temporarily for Donald Trump, but ultimately, after they figure out the redactions, this will be made public to everybody, the press included, and we will find out what's all in there for the evidence. None of it helps Donald Trump as soon as it gets released, and it will probably be released before the election.